All right, so what do they say?
There's just some rumor that Microsoft is going to reveal the Scorpio on Thursday, and today's
Why?
Sunday.
Why before E3 though?
I well, I my guess is Phil Spencer said he wants to focus on games at E3 and not spend too much time talking about the consoles
Oh, well, that makes
because
sense.
they have a bunch of stuff they want to talk about.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everyone thinks that Microsoft doesn't have any games.
I don't know what
But
they're gonna
my
reveal,
opinion
really.
is that they don't blow their wad um, all before E3.
Yeah.
Like Sony is pushing all these games from last year that aren't even out yet and won't be out till next year.
Man, I don't give a shit what they fucking show. I don't care about what the fuck they're showing. I don't want to see what they did last year with, oh, we have this fucking game coming out, but it's not gonna come out till 3 years from now. I want to know what each company is releasing for this year. I don't want to hear about what they're coming out for 3 years from now or 2 years from now or even next year. I don't care. I want to know what they're coming out right after E3 and by the end of the year. That's all I want to know. I mean, I already know the Scorpio's coming out at the end of the year, which is fine.
Right.
I mean, I expect that. But as far as games, I don't want either company being like, all right, this is what we have, this is what we're working on, and it's like 3 years down the line and there's no release date. I don't want to know what the hell you're making. I want to know what's coming out. That's all I want to know.
See, I had a huge fight with people last year at last E3 because Sony showcased
Yeah,
games.
I
Remember how many
remember.
games they had?
I remember, past E3s when they're like, all right, today you'll be able to play blah 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 after E3 or after today.
Hmm.
Now it's like they show you shit from like just barely being listed as being developed, and they're like showing you. I'm like, fucking, who cares?
Well, Nate, think of some of the games that Sony showcased at E3 that won them
Yeah, fucking
E3
stupid ass
2016.
Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, I like Spider-Man, but dude, come on. When's that stupid ass game coming
But
out?
Spider-Man might be out at the end of this year, but they showcased it at the end of 2016.
Yeah, I know. That's stupid. Same with
And
same with Scalebound. I don't want to fucking know what you're making. Tell me when it's almost gonna come out. Man, where the hell am I going in this game though? Fuck. I'm lost. Oh, there it goes. Wait, maybe I can get up through there.
I'm trying to do the tutorial
Ah,
as
fuck.
possible.
God
She's trying
damn
to
it.
explain to me how to play the game.
This shit.
Um,
I guess I just better listen to the waypoint instead of bullshitting. Anyway, I hope they do actually
yeah,
make a PS4 Slim, because what they have now is
a
fucking
Pro Slim.
garbage. Yeah, I don't want the big ass, fat ass PS4 Slim. Especially since it doesn't do shit. I mean, fuck. It gives you like 2 FPS. Fuck that.
What, the Pro? You're talking about the
Yeah,
Pro?
the Pro versus a regular PS4.
Yeah, well,
Especially when I played
with the
Horizon,
boost mode.
it looked good enough as it was. That boost mode shit is retarded, dude. It doesn't do
Well, the
shit.
boost mode is strictly for stable frame rates.
Yeah,
Like, the
but
game's
there was nothing
running
wrong with
perfect.
Horizon as far as frame rate. It actually ran fine. So on Pro, it's like it doesn't do shit. It's useless. It's fucking stupid. But dumbasses will go buy it because, oh, it's a bigger PS4 and it's double. Man, there ain't no way that shit's double the power because it doesn't double anything. I guess it doubles.
Well, it's double the teraflops, but it's got
Yeah,
that old
no, dude.
overclocked
There's no
CPU.
way that shit is double the teraflops. If it was, it wouldn't be struggling to uh fucking play games, for one, stably, and then two, if it was double the power, it would easily increase with their so-called boost mode. A game that's running at 30 now, it should hit 60. That's double, isn't it? But it's not.
Right.
So
I give PS4 Pro credit because it's cheap, you know.
It's cheap. That I guess you can say, but again, there's no reason to trade in your regular PS4 to get the same fucking shit. If it was actually improving your gameplay dramatically, like double, then I'd be like, all right, well, yeah. But it's not.
Hey, that's our arc fall.
But they have
oh, look at these robots look like the robots from Zero Dawn. The same fucking thing. So I swear to God, you'll see it in the video. They're the same look. So I can see where Zero Dawn got their fucking idea from for the robot with a one eye.
From this old Defiant.
Yeah. Same fucking thing. Just smaller.
I was gonna say the good thing about the Pro is it came out not long after the vanilla PS4. So
dude, that's way too soon for it to be the same shit. That's way too soon.
At least you know people were getting 150 or 200 back, or I think they were getting a 150 trade-in at GameStop, and then they didn't have to spend that much for the Pro. But unfortunately,
well, yeah, for that, yeah.
It doesn't.
But like I said,
more.
it doesn't do shit. If it had, if it was truly double the power, then I could see. I could be like, yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, you're trading in your old one to get something better, but it's not really better. So that's where I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Whereas the Scorpio is actually a true upgrade, because you know the X1 sucks. That shit
How much is it gonna be though?
Well, yeah, I don't know. That I don't know. That I don't know. How much it's gonna be.
You don't have a guess.
Nope. I still don't have a guess. I really don't know. I think it's gonna be 600. I don't think it's gonna be 500.
You do. That's where you and I don't agree.
Yeah, but I'll probably be wrong. I don't know. I mean, so yeah, 600 is too high. I agree on that, but since it is a true upgrade and not a freaking Pro to a PS4, I can see why it would be more expensive, and at least it's justified because it's actually double or triple the power. And I mean, you can still trade in your old one. So whatever price it may be, just knock down $100 or whatever. I don't know. So I that's why I say 600 I think is a good price, because you can still bring it down to 500.
You really think they would launch it at 600? I think.
Yeah, why not? The Neo Geo is fucking $600, man. Oh, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This robot looks like freaking Zero Dawn's robot. There's a bigger one that came out. Same fucking look. Wow. I've actually never...
The Neo Geo.
The Neo Geo back in 1990 was $600. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
What? It was like back when the Genesis was out.
Nintendo came out?
Yeah. The Neo Geo was $600, man. Nobody bought that shit. It was too expensive. But that was back then.
That's what happened to Microsoft. They released a console for $600.
Right, but the Neo Geo was its own console. It didn't have like a Neo Geo non-pro or whatever. It was trying to compete with Super Nintendo and Genesis, and they were a hell of a lot cheaper. So even though the Neo Geo back then was badass, like, nobody wanted to pay that much money. But like I said, it was its own console. It didn't have anything else besides that. Whereas, you know, people that already have an Xbox One already have games for it, blah blah blah, so it's an upgrade. It's not like a new thing.
And that would be my ringtone. You recognize that song?
What the fuck? What? No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, what loot did I get? As far as this game, oh shit, a shotgun. Cool. Oh, an acid shotgun. This is cool. Alright, let me go travel to this shit. I'm still not even
so
close.
bad I want to like do this evade and stuff.
You want to do what?
I want to like do the evading stuff from like Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh.
How you can like, boost out of the way. You can PS4 Pro boost out of the way enemies.
As far as Mass Effect goes, I'm actually impressed, man. I was like,
okay, let's talk about Mass Effect.
I was like, I don't know what the hell people are crying about. It looks freaking awesome. The facial animations, they actually, I mean, the faces actually move. The lips, the facial, they smile. They don't look like freaking robots staring at a wall. You know, their eyes, as far as their eyes.
Yeah.
They look like they're actually
more serious.
No, they look like they're actually interacting with a person talking to them.
Yeah, and the old games, they look
unlike
more serious.
Unlike the old ones where they were like, you know, they were talking, but yeah, their facial movement wasn't really there. It was more stiff. This one, I was like, well, you know, the faces actually look kind of real. I mean, they're kind of glossy. That's one thing. So they kind of look kind of
yeah, and we were having an
plastic
argument with our friends about
in a way, but other than that, yeah, they're a little bit too damn glossy. Other than that, the rest of it is fine.
It's a really
as far as customization, that sucked, dude. They fucked up on the customization options. There's not many. You can't even adjust your eyes, or as far as like eye type. It's just like you have a template of a face, and then you kind of have to work with that. It doesn't have many options. It doesn't even have hair options, like you know, like beard. It's like you have a beard or a goatee. You can't adjust like the length of the hair or anything like that. Oh my God, what the?
No, it's definitely a step back.
Yeah, that part sucks. But the gameplay, it plays fine. Oh my God, it's really smooth. Yeah, it looks really good. It's like really clear. I was like, damn, this game looks really clear. Like all the little details look clear. Nothing looks jaggedy. It's
like
really,
you have total control of your character.
it's really,
like the controls are really smooth.
It's really colorful. Compared to what?
You played all the way through, or just about all the way through Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And I want you to compare those games.
No, you can't really compare them.
Tell me about.
They're totally different.
They're both third-person action games. They're open world.
Oh, the controls just alone, or Mass Effect blows it away, because like I told you before, on Horizon you can't even adjust the sensitivity of the fucking joystick. It's sad. So it's really slow, like movement wise. There's not much variety as far as weapons. Especially on the melee side. I mean, there's really no melee on Mass Effect, so I can't really say that. I mean, there is. Oh, so far there isn't. I mean, you can punch, but so far that's all I have.
In fact, you have the option to use a like a I don't know what you call it. It's like the Omni tool blade, the Omni blade. Remember that?
Yeah, I
like
remember
your
that.
little wrist-mounted blade that comes out when you punch people.
Yeah.
Or you can have biotic punch, or you can have like a sword for broken hammers, or like a nightstick.
I guess.
So you can get those weapons not too far into the game.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know about that yet, so I can't really say much. But
well, I'll say it for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I put 50 hours in the game, and compare the combat on Andromeda to
right after you play Horizon, you start realizing it right after about an hour or two that it's the same fucking shit over and over, just hiding in bushes. throwing rocks at the fucking dumbass AI because they're pretty stupid. Oh shit, what the hell was that? I just saw a big ass glitch. The AI is pretty dumb. You can run right by them, and they pretty much I already told you they look like metal robot cows out there just eating grass.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the fuck? I just got, and it's just boring. After a while, it gets boring. There's no stamina on running. Unlike Zelda, where you get tired just by running 10 feet. And if you don't, I mean, if you're trying to run away from something, you can't really run away because you can't run that far. You get tired. Same thing with climbing. I mean, shit. I know on Tomb Raider, you don't get tired. But Tomb Raider was kind of like built on climbing shit. That's the way that game was. But this is supposed to be a so-called RPG, and I don't see no RPG aspect to that.
Well,
I mean, Tomb Raider isn't an RPG, but they
both have,
they
give you, like, skill
yeah.
unlock, right?
I don't consider Tomb Raider an RPG, even though they have skill trees and character points or whatever.
Right, has skill trees and it's not an RPG.
Yeah, but for some reason they're like, this is an RPG. No, it's not. Not like a true RPG. On Zelda, you get tired climbing, and if certain parts of the game you can't get to because you get tired of climbing. You can't just fucking climb like a monkey for 10 hours and keep climbing and climbing. You can't do that. There's certain parts of Zelda, like those things you gotta climb, kind of like on Horizon, so you can see more of the map. If there's like robots that are like aiming at you on Zelda, if you get tired and you can't climb fast enough, they'll shoot your ass down and you die. But on Horizon, you can climb like a monkey and never get tired, so it's really easy. You can get away from everything easily. It's pretty stupid. It's an easy game. I mean, if you like easy games, I guess you'll like it.
How much have you played of Andromeda?
Maybe 2 hours. Pretty fun so far.
You got down to the first planet and looked around.
No, I actually didn't. I stopped because I took off and went to eat. But I think I'm right about there. Yeah, right before I do that.
So you haven't done any combat though?
Yeah, I have. I started shooting at some people.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it was.
Oh yeah, you shoot at aliens, and
Let's go earn some
your career's
scrap.
been. So you've been on the first.
Yeah,
planet,
yeah.
First,
Right.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've been on the planet. Yeah, I got to the planet. All right.
I totally think that Andromeda is nowhere near the other two, but it's still really good.
Oh no, it's not. It's not like the traditional Mass Effect. That's for sure. Oh my God, what the? It's more of an action game than it was before. It's not the same game. That, I guess people don't like that because it's not like it used to be, which I can understand.
Well, you know what? Mass Effect 2 and 3 were not even RPGs.
No, I know they weren't really either. Yeah.
And I love those two games, but
2 was still, but not 3. No, I mean not compared to 1. No, yeah, 1 was more of an
Andromeda
RPG.
is like a mix of 3 and 1. Like it has a bunch of the RPG elements, but it's really action based. Like 3 was.
Man, where the?
Well, 3 and 2, like your skill tree in Mass Effect 2 was like you had like 6 things you had to fill out, and that was it. You know.
Yeah.
It wasn't very varied, but the game was so good. It didn't matter, but you'll find out when you play Andromeda that you're going to be doing a lot of inventory management and swapping skills and
That's cool.
applying them, and it's really cool. It's an actual real RPG. You have loot you pick up and crafting. The crafting is not just
Yeah.
you know, not just to fly something and make something. You have to do research and.
So there's gonna be
kinda
all right
your way to
on
it.
the Scorpio.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to play your old games at higher frame rates, right?
Yeah, they said because of Universal Windows platform,
Right.
they said, well, they said the way they
It's-
phrased
so it's
it
pretty
sounds
much-
like all. They said games that this is the quote.
Yeah.
Games that run at 900p to 1080p on the Xbox One
Yeah.
will get up-resed to 4K on the Scorpio.
Well, see,
So,
there's a reason
tell
to
me what you
upgrade
think.
right there. I mean, because all the games that you have in your library, you'll be able to play them at a better frame rate and resolution. That's
Yeah, like a
that's what
friend
an
of ours
upgrade should
went-
be. It's just like upgrading your PC. If you have a,
Yeah, like
a
a-
game or whatever it may be, regardless of what game it is, if you have a shitty ass PC, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a graphics card, and your game looks a hell of a lot better and runs at 60 or more FPS, then that's an
It
upgrade.
will upgrade all your games.
Yeah, it'll upgrade all your games. Whereas the Pro doesn't really do fucking shit. That's what
happened to a
That's
friend
what I'm
of
getting
ours.
at.
He said he went and bought the Pro, and then he went and bought a couple of games because they got quote PS4
Man,
Pro
that shit,
patches.
that is not a fucking
and then
upgrade.
He's like, I couldn't really tell the difference. I'm like, that's stupid. You know, you spend $400.
It gives you, I guess the game gives you anti-aliasing. That's about it. Or the Pro. That's dude, that's stupid. They could easily just add that shit on the regular PS4. Add some more anti-aliasing.
Well, and my issue with the Pro was they should have given them.
All right.
an option to kick up the frame.
All right, I'm in an actual MMO fight now. There's no loading screens. There's no waiting in a fucking queue for this MMO shit. The players don't
It's just
disappear
happening.
like they do on fucking Destiny. This is actually an open world MMO. Destiny is not a fucking MMO. I don't care what you say.
Well, I think
That's
half the
fucking
gamers
stupid.
say that
This is an MMO. There's hundreds of people around here.
one that solved
There's
that.
actually, if you look at the map, there's a ton of fucking players on the map. This is an MMO. Look at that. They're all on top of there. This is an MMO. If this was Destiny, I would have gotten here and they all disappeared, and I would have been fighting alone, or with a buddy or whatever. Unless you invite them, and then it's only like what, 6 people? I don't remember.
I think it's only like 6 people.
Maximum 6 people? I don't remember. Fire team, whatever it's called. That's not an MMO, man. Sorry to say, but it's not. So I hope, the reason I'm bringing that up is because of Destiny 2. I hope that they actually fix that problem, or add to it, or whatever that may be.
That it's not a real MMO or what?
No, I hope it is a real MMO. I hope they're like, oh well, people want an MMO, let's give them an MMO, not a co-op game, because that's what it is.
They're not gonna change that model, man. That game was very successful.
Yeah, it's amazing how successful that shit is for what it is, because it's pretty whack.
I absolutely
pretty
loved
bland.
the game the first 40 hours. I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. But once they had me do like a strike for like the 30th time, I couldn't play it anymore. And then
Yeah, well, I got it for the
gotta do the raids.
I got it basically for the multiplayer. I got it for that because I like that. And just finishing the missions that they give you. After that, I'm not gonna do the same fucking mission 3,000 times. Fuck
Well,
that.
Destiny need me to do those strikes, like 12 more times in order to.
Yeah, screw that.
meet
The game's not that good.
Raid, and I was never gonna do it.
The game is not that freaking good to be sitting there playing the same bullshit for 5,000 hours. That shit's boring. Oh shit. There's some behemoths.
Man, you're like all over the place on these subjects.
Huh?
You're like all over the place on these subjects, like hop, skip, and a jump here.
Yeah, I know. Fast action reload. Look at this shit. There's people everywhere. Whoa, why are my bullets going upwards? This is crazy. Oh shit. Alright, well that ended.
You know, I really liked Destiny, and
Huh?
although it got old kind of fast, was
What?
what was it called when you were out and around in the on the planets, and like a moment would happen where something would drop down and everyone would go run over to it.
You mean this? On this game?
In Destiny, what was it called? Remember where you'd be out like looking for minerals, and all of a sudden the map would like say something was going on, and go over there and like it would drop a spider robot down, and everyone would fight it, and there's a timer to get it done.
Oh, I don't know. The instant raid or whatever? I don't know. Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but I thought that was really cool. But
yeah, that's
didn't
cool.
have very much. There was only
But
like,
it's like very limited.
things per planet.
Yeah, very limited. Not much variety there. The other thing I didn't like about Destiny was the lack of characters, I guess, as enemies. I mean, damn, dude. Even the last DLC has the same stupid little hover robot with a different color. It's like, dude, come on. Bring
Yeah,
something new, man. Come on. All that money that people gave you, and the only thing you bring or is a few new, like maybe one or two new character likes, and one is the same robot but in a different color. Are you kidding me? All right. Well.
Yeah, and I had to put my foot in my mouth because I played the beta, and everyone was complaining about how there weren't that many enemy types. I go, dude, this is Bungie. They've made all the Halo games. There's gonna be tons more on the full game.
Yeah.
And then that like level 8 limit on the beta was basically you saw everything. You saw every enemy. You saw almost every planet. And then when I got the full game, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So we got in a nasty argument today, didn't we, about Destiny and about Mass Effect.
Well, like I said, I wasn't defending Mass Effect because I already know it's not what it was.
Yep. I really love. I think you do too. We both really like the Mass Effect series. And,
yeah, I like the Mass Effect series, but I know this game isn't what it used to be.
They called it.
And
I knew when they called it.
I mean, what I've played so far, I don't even consider it almost a Mass Effect game because it looks totally different. But from what I saw, it looks really good and it plays fine. So as long as it's fun, I guess, I'm not gonna worry too much about it being a Mass Effect game because I already know it's not really like the other ones. How the hell do I change my loadout? I forgot. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There, and I have a shotgun. I knew when they called the game Mass Effect Andromeda that it was going to be not as great as the other ones.
How do I go?
It's new. It's kind of like, it's like one of those straight to DVD movies.
Yeah.
But the combat, you said the combat's fine. I'm really happy with the combat. I really like it. It's really fluid.
Yeah, the combat's fine. It plays fine, and it runs smooth, and it's fast because I tried it with a joystick, and I tried it with a mouse. I mean mouse. Yeah, with a mouse too, and it plays flawlessly. Like no issues with frame rate or anything. So I'm impressed by it.
Yeah, I really like it.
Oh shit, I got a new gun. Nice. Alright.
I might... Alright, try and invite me now.
Alright, let me see.
If we get in the game, maybe we should go back and, like, go through
Looking
those...
for a wingman.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
If you want to start a new recording.
It's fine. I'm still recording on this one. Alright, where are you? Because I just sent you an invite.
I have like a half an hour or so before I need to go get ready and leave.
Where are you at?
I'm in the middle of like the first area. Let me see if I can invite you.
Yeah, see if you can invite me, because I don't see shit.
Okay, there's you.
Let me see.
Group invite.
Let me see if I have to go to callouts. Oh, I think I see one. Wait. Yeah.
Did I send you something?
Yeah, I accepted it.
Someone wants you to join their group.
Okay.
Grouping allows you to better monitor the status of group members.
So it shows you grayed out as you're like you're coming in or something. It's kind of funny to look at these PC games when they're older. Like there's not a lot of polygon shapes.
Yeah.
Really sharp.
Yeah, I know. The polygons don't look all that great, but everything's sharp, yeah.
The main reason I'm helping now is because I want to know what Carl von Bach is doing in the Bay Area.
But this was what, 2011?
2012.
2012? Oh,
Yeah, I think it was like
a long time
spring,
ago.
early spring of 2012.
But it looks better than it does on 360, and it runs better. Alright, where are you at?
Shotgun's really
I see you grayed out, but I don't know where the hell you're at.
I'm gonna look on the map and see if you're on there.
I don't know where you're at. I don't see you. I see me. Where are you at? I'm in Mount Tam. Do you see where Mount Tam is?
I'm in Mount Tam. I'm at the very northwestern part by Earth Republic Camp.
Earth Republic Camp. Oh, you're way over there. Alright, let me see if I can fast travel over there. I'm gonna fast travel over there. See if it like pops up now with you. Alright, I'm gonna turn this chat off and then I'm gonna start a new one.
Okay.